Alright, welcome back to another car video. So in this one we are going into a legendary brand. It is the Aston Martin Vantage. This is a 2018 model. It is it's a brand new one to the DLC of Gran Turismo 7, of course. It's got a lot of cameras. So you're going to see like this thing looks like a James Bond mobile. I had to throw it in there at least once. Definitely got some cool looking lighting on it, cameras everywhere. You got the works in this for a 2018. So sleek body design, of course. I did do it in a black finish, so it's a jet black paint job just to make it look very nice and shiny and all that. So we got Aston Martin rims on it, of course, with the logo in the middle, looking very much like the same type of rim sets that you might see on the movies and all that, except for the movies usually they're chromed out. These seem to be gunmetal finish on them. And so then we're going to go into the by design. We got a little bit of the bottom runway there, and it looks like I mean, it's a for this thing having so many different accents and curves in the body and the airway going through for that aerodynamics, yeah, and the airflow and all that. The door actually kind of just fits right in there real well. It might also, because it looks like the bottom of the door, is it over top of the lip or is it not? I'm wondering if the door maybe comes up in a wing style. So one thing you can't do on Gran Turismo is open up the doors and trunks and all that stuff. I kind of wish that maybe the next one we could end up doing that stuff, but yeah, very cool. I mean, this thing actually looks very slick, very clean design. We got a full-on back rear stoplights, tail light, and then we also have, of course, the blinkers. We don't really use those out on the racetrack too much, but it's there. So this is, I mean, that's the thing. These are all road cars for the most part of what you see on Gran Turismo. So the Aston Martin logo in silver, of course, with the wings up top. And yeah, let's, again, very, very good aerodynamics, very sleek body design. That is Aston Martin. They are very known for the luxury design, and you can kind of thank James Bond for that. But that's the reason why they went with an Aston Martin for James Bond also. But it's just given the status of Bond and the way he is, this is an English car, but also it's just keeps them going back to that very proper design, I guess you could say, a very sleek design for it. Looks like a tuxedo, pretty much. So let's go into the inside of the car. So, uh, right hand side, the steering wheel is on. You better believe it. We can actually light up the dashboard here with all that stuff. And again, 2018 model, so it's actually all digital as per usual. It usually is all digital, and again there's so many buttons in this thing between the radio dials and navigation systems and everything. We do have a little screen in here. I don't know if it's a touch screen or whatever, but yeah, just buttons on top of buttons. Again, it makes you feel like you're in a James Bond mobile. um, all the different gadgets and everything else. I'm going to try and switch the lighting a little bit so maybe we can see a little bit easier. We have the home screen, so this is, media controls on the steering wheel, but also we have more media controls over here too. So radio, looks like maybe we can snap a screenshot or a picture of some kind with the cameras that are built in. And again, the digital down there, and it looks like, I'm guessing that's probably the rear view mirror. You have controls for all that. Um, so yeah, leather seats, of course. It looks like, let's see here, change this one more time. There we go. Now we can really see. So well, it might be leather and vinyl combination. So plenty of storage space. Looks like this is a two-seater, so we got the very small storage space in the back there, and yeah, it's just kind of, we got the speakers over there too. It's just kind of, not a whole lot of storage space in this. So this is made for taking a road trip, not bringing a bunch of stuff with you, just kind of, cruising with it. Some people like to do that. Others, they need a whole minivan with them. yeah, so this it looks pretty cool. I guess the next thing to do is to take this on the road. Let's get one more. Let me get one more look at all of these down here because I didn't really look too much. I think it's a lot of temperature control stuff that's going on over here, and then looks like gas or oil or something. um, Park rear neutral drive. So instead of okay, it's a touch button shifter. Interesting. So it's center console right there. You can see the engine start stop, and then instead of having a shifter, you actually hit the buttons. Huh. Very digital. Very digital. Even the analog shifter is taken out of this. Um, Interesting. I have not seen that before. And then we have a whole other. Oh, that's for seats. Yeah, that is to. I wonder if that's heated seats, maybe. Hmm. So we have definitely the ability to, shift the seats around as much as possible here. Very interesting, like just how much technology is in this. All right, let's take this thing on the road. All right, so here we are once again driving part of the video, and we are taking this brand new Aston Martin Vantage 2018 model out for a spin. I feel like I am so low in the seat. Let me just reset the camera. Okay, there we go. Now I feel like I'm actually sitting in this car the right way. Um, ooh. Okay, it's either, I mean, we have a lot of horsepower in this thing. Engine is kicking in, the acceleration. But that also means we are sliding a whole lot with it. This car just keeps sliding. Okay. We are on ice with this, and I even put tires on it. Interesting ride. Paddle shifters down there, I just noticed that. Okay, we're gonna see, trying to hit these corners, see if I can't push this, get the feel of the car. This car really feels like it should be on a bigger track. A 92 Ferrari. That's a lot of people's favorites. A 1911 Mustang. Alright, so we're in that kind of class of vehicle right now, which is the very sports, higher up end. Yep, there's a GTR. Of course, probably I might end up seeing a Corvette in here somewhere else. Sounds like there's probably a turbo or a supercharger in here. You can hear that kind of sounds like the wind whistling in the engine. I am really having to dance around these corners between brake and gas. Yep, of course a Ferrari. Yeah, so we are like right in that mid-range of racers. So this might be probably the best addition to all the DLC if we are in the mid-range. So this might be like the most viable for racing. Again, this did drop just with the newest updates. Brand new free edition. Well, you have to pay for it in the garage, of course, but it is a free update. There is one more car in front of me. This is actually a very tough track to stay on the road with, and this car is, for the most part, handling pretty decent. It's just I got a lot of horsepower in it. So once you get that under control, then it should be, all right. Second place finish. Couldn't get up to that first place. I don't know what that first place car even was. But yeah, solid upgrade, or solid addition to Gran Turismo 7. Pretty cool checking that in VR, and yeah, it's a fun ride. Go check it out.